Okay, y'all, what's up? I'm back with another one. This is you guys' bonus. Let's just jump right in, okay, and get into the message. I hope this camera don't flash me because I'm dry, like you know, feeling pretty dry right now. But anyways, let me stop playing. Okay, so as the title says, this reading is for good things to expect with this coming full moon, and just good things to expect in general. So let's get it. All right. For some reason, I'm picking this up, but I don't think I'm supposed to start with that. I'm gonna just be straight up with y'all. When I was shuffling the cards and cleansing the space, I noticed a few cards and I received a few downloads about you guys being in a heartbreaking situation. This is romantic in nature, so I'm just being honest about that. If it's not romantic in nature, an alternative could be this could be a career change or a project change or shift that you could be grieving or transitioning and grieving that transition and maybe even a loss. Most likely a loss or transition, like I said, but overall it's coming through as an energy of romantic or a close relationship. I saw 111 on the time, so you guys are definitely manifesting this change, whether you know it or not. You are creating this, so let's do this. All right, so since I'm being guided to go with this deck first, I'm not sure why, but I feel like we're gonna go over, I think, people, okay, people that you're gaining into your life. This could be love. I'm hearing this is romantic possibilities and just like friends in a support group, people you can work with. Your divine match, I just heard. Damn, okay. So let's see. That came out. Let's see what else. Wow, okay. So three cards came out. Pretty hefty. We're going to look at them all really quick. All right, so energy's coming into your life. Like I said, this could be romantic or this could be just literally like support friends, people who are on the same shit as you. You know what I'm saying? So, first we have Queen Elizabeth, royal energy. The light is kind of gleaming on the card, so let me try to reduce that just a little bit. Um, so, we have some royal energy here. Okay, that didn't really do much, but it's all right. It says, have the heart of a man, the body of a woman. Okay, so you're gonna meet you're either going to come into this energy or you're going to come in contact with people who are in this energy. I'm picking up kind of just like homie vibes or familiar is what I heard. So soul tribe, okay? It could even be family members or friends that you are reconnecting with or just like meeting for the first time. But you're going to meet someone who may be a feminine being, a person born a woman. Um, but they're going to also kind of be more logical when it comes to love. They're probably gonna be just very intelligent about how to approach relationships and connections, perhaps. They could be just very balanced in their feminine and masculine energy. Probably a ruler, probably someone who owns things or just has their own following or just their own kind of things established in their life. So they've made some progress in their life for sure. So it's someone who could possibly inspire you. Uh, the next one says, I would rather be a beggar and single than a queen and married. So this person will probably be slow to commit because they'll understand the importance of commitment and like choosing a person, choosing a partner. Single. It's almost like this person would rather choose ruling or work or conquering or victory over relationships. So this person could be, I'm hearing balance. They could be coming into your life purely to like help you balance yourself. If you might be like kind of leaning a little too hard on a relationship or something or just wanting it more than you want to like succeed, whoever this is for, okay, because I'm not coming for anybody. You are, your heart and your mind and your whole being is aware of the fact that you want to be a person who creates legacy. You want to gain, you want to be victorious, right? But you also want love, I think, equally. I think you're a little out of balance, like, you know, I'm just speaking to somebody who could be just a bit out of balance in that even though they really crave victory and like wins, they're just thinking about love a little bit too much. And anybody who knows manifestation knows that if you focus too much on the thing, it runs away from you, as opposed to you approaching it lightly, like you do work. Work, I think, comes very easily to you. And you know what I'm saying? So I think you just need to be aware that work comes easily to you, and you shouldn't put so much focus on relationships, because that's something that could also come easy to you. But you have to put yourself in that frequency, which is a very big message that's coming through. That's why you're getting someone around you who will help you realize that. Okay, but don't, the double-edged sword to that I'm hearing is that, don't, give it to me again, don't get like enthralled in work to like make up for something else. Like, let it be all natural, let it be a lesson, understand why this person's coming near you. 555 on the time, so this is a big change for you, and that was a big like message as well, just to like be aware of what the purpose is. A clear and innocent conscience fears nothing. Okay, that's the last quote for this card. So this person is probably very intentional and very pure in what they do and how they move, which is a beautiful thing, which is probably a reason you won't get enthralled too much in the idea of work, because I don't think this person works to their detriment. I think this person is very good at taking care of themselves and working, right? I just noticed in this card that yeah, this lady looks very well put together. She has Shakespeare on her lap, so she's well read. She has a staff or a wand in her hand, so it's like she has passions, you know. She's passionate about what she does. She looks very well put together, very wealthy. So this person takes care of themselves in and out, and they fear nothing because they move with a clear conscience, and they don't do dirty work, right? So that's a pretty good omen of a person coming around. Let's see. Marie Antoinette, be the dessert, not the entree. We got this in in another one of your past reads. So you're gonna come across a person, or you may come into the energy of wanting to, just save yourself. Perhaps this is what I'm getting with this card. I always seem to get something a bit different with this card, but you might be wanting to like save yourself for something or someone that is like truly hitting the mark for you. I never get that with this card, but that's what I'm getting. You're going to come across, this makes a lot of sense. So you're going to come across someone who's maybe a support or an inspiration to you, who is focused on their work and taking care of themselves, and like not worried about who they can attract, because maybe they're attracting whatever they want already. So like a master manifester perhaps. And then you might come in contact with another being, okay, and this is feminine energy, by the way, but it doesn't have to be that, of course, but it's feminine energy. You don't have to be a man or a woman, but just feminine energy. Probably most likely a woman, though, right? Just, it is what it is. Because whatever y'all can't think about that too much. Somebody here is thinking about that a little too much, and the thing about it is, y'all, is if you consider yourself feminine or a woman, then that's what you are coming across as in tarot. That's why I'm like, it's basic, right? So, yeah. You're going to come across somebody who's very feminine, very comfortable in that as well. They know their worth. They also want a relationship probably like you, but they're not looking for it either. They know they won't lose their head over a man either, and I think that, or a person either, rather, and I think you both will connect on that. This person wants to save themselves for their right person, I think. See all, hear all, love all, forget all. This person will be very easygoing. Probably very fun and lax, very feminine as well. Yeah, so this is coming across to me like support, but it could be romantic for some people. Ernest Hemingway is the last one. There's a lot of focus on this, which I didn't understand, but I think this reading is like, I think somebody could be in need of support or in need of more like-minded individuals in their life. And this is good news for you. I think if that's what you're looking for, that's exactly what's coming your way, which is a beautiful thing. Ernest Hemingway might be a romantic partner, or it could just be another form of support or something like that. But this person is very sensitive. They have a cat next to them. They're a collector, perhaps. Definitely a creative, a writer. We have a typewriter here. Ernest Hemingway is obviously an author and a writer. Treasure those seconds when you felt your heart beating. So this person will be, like I said, very sensitive, very aware of their emotions, and very, very skilled at expressing that, which is like a beautiful thing. I'm picking up on a very warm energy from this card. A warm, sensitive individual who's very open with all these blues and lavenders on this card. This person is very intuitive as well. They have a lot of colors and a lot of layers to themselves. I'm looking at this bookcase in the back with all these different color books. Yeah. So don't allow Taurus into your own private parish. So I feel like this person may be pretty protective of their space, their heart, who they let in, who they let around them. I think they only want the best around them. So I'm picking up that you're gonna come in contact with some pretty picky people, which is a beautiful trait. People who know their worth, which is something that you've attracted because you've learned how to know your worth, Virgo. So kudos to you. This is fire. Honestly, this reading is doing it for me. So I hope it's doing it for you just as much. The last quote says, to love someone and mean it is a rare and valuable thing. So this person knows the value of meeting amazing people and treasuring them and treating them in a way that keeps them in your life. This person knows the value of love and rarity. They understand rareness. Like I said, they're a collector of things, like items. They don't treat people like items, I don't think, but they collect. They know what's rare and they collect, and basically they hold dear rare things, and this could be something that could be very good for you to have around you. So that's beautiful. Let's see, how will this affect you in a positive way? I want to know. I want you to be aware and clear about it. How will this affect you in a positive way? Yeah. So you got clearing. So I feel like you've been doing some clearing and releasing, and that is, you're seeing the like very obvious signs of things coming into your life. This Gemini moon is like a very Gemini is flighty, energetic, very communicative energy, ruled by Mercury, right? So it's like your manifestations are kind of having the ability to go into hyperdrive. Gemini is another magician sort of energy as well. So I feel like your clearing is triggering an increased, or the word I'm looking for, shit. Quick. I'm gonna say quick. Just quick response, like a quick turnover. Like you letting something go or clearing things out, it's bringing you exactly the kind of energy that you prefer on the turnaround because you deserve it. You've worked hard. You've gained those lessons that got you clear understanding, that got you what you've been seeking. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the time, which is support from people who are like-minded, who have the ability to stick in your life. Soul tribe is what I'm picking up on. So then you have goals. So this will help you with your goals. This will support you in your goals, whatever those goals are, whether that be successful projects and businesses and work, or better relationships and connections. Healing relationships is really what I'm getting. So this will help you by helping you clear out what you don't need, and have more of what you do need. You've already done the clearing, or you're doing the clearing. So this will, like, it's like, for example, like if you cleared your house, right? Like cleaned your house, maybe your house was full of clutter or old shit and you got rid of it, and somebody was like, oh, I knew you were gonna clean your space, so I brought you some plants, right? I brought you something living and live into your house so that you don't have to hold on to old stagnant energy. It's like God knew, and it's like your friend probably didn't even know that you were gonna clear, or maybe they did, or maybe they, I don't know, right? But the point is, it's like somebody knew, like maybe somebody put out a plant on the street, right? And you're just like, shit, I could use a plant. I just cleared my own house. So it's like the spirit you attracted, and spirit offered you, because you attracted it, something to benefit you in this new space that you're in. So that's how you should view that. And this will bring a lot of courage into your life as well, because you'll have support from these people in these spaces, and this will like fortify your courage about life and going after things. It's like renewed faith is what I'm hearing. The real magic happens when you have the courage to get out of your comfort zone. So I feel like you clearing and releasing, that was you getting out of your comfort zone, and this is almost like reward for that. The real magic happens is what I'm being like pulled to look at, and the real magic is happening because you chose to clear the bullshit that just been kind of like affecting you. Your bullshit, I should say. Let's be real. Let's be candid. Your bullshit. You've cleared it because you have goals, and now you have the courage to do so, and you have the courage to seek better. That is not an easy thing to do. It's so much easier to just be comfortable. So literally fucking hug yourself, give yourself a pat on the back, because it's not easy I commend you, honestly. Um, let's see. We got some time for some tarot, perhaps. Actually, should we do tarot? No. Okay. So I'm gonna just read from the Threads of Fate card. Those are kind of long, so I'm trying to save them for special occasions. I feel like this is one. We're 15 minutes in. This is a little longer than I wanted it, but it's worth it. Let's get a message from here. A very deep message about what Virgo, not Virgo, I'm sorry, y'all, what the collective or whoever resonates with this message, what they're due to gain. Ooh, whoa. All right. So I feel like you guys, before I pull the book out and kind of skim and read from it, since we got two cards and that's too long to read it all, you guys have mastered sexuality, I think. I think you guys have mastered balancing out your yin and your yang, your masculine and feminine within you. You know who you are. You have balanced it out. You can control your sexual urges. I think if anybody's who's trying to master themselves, so basically this is one of those if you know moments. If you're trying to master yourself, you know how important it is to basically, I just saw 1616 on the time, thank you spirit, but you know how important it is to like control your sexual urges or understand yourself sexually, and you got the warrior as well. I pulled this when I like was about to return back to LA from New York because I needed just like a message of of encouragement, right? And some of you guys might need that right now. So it's time for you to be a warrior. Okay, we got these like horns here, which is about like kind of just like perseverance. So you guys are gonna be able to easily be a warrior, easily be able to know yourself and maneuver through the world, which I think is a fucking fire ass thing. Little do y'all know, y'all might not be aware, but a lot of people are after that. They might not say it, but a lot of people are after that very thing. Some people cannot control themselves sexually. They don't understand themselves sexually or what they even want, so they're doing a lot of weird shit. We all go through it. Just nowadays, with the way the world is, people are going through a lot of crazy things to figure out themselves sexually because there's so much programming that's being kind of like fed to us on a day-to-day basis, so it's kind of hard to fight through it. But you are like easy warrior, like you are like in there, you're in your warrior shit because you have mastered self, I think. Okay, where the hell is the glossary? Or here it is. Okay, so psychosexuality, 66, the warrior, 116. Okay, a lot of sixes. So yeah, I'm just picking up on stability, like just straight up stability, happiness, that lower chakra healing, right, and balancing. This is longer than I want, but I feel like the people here are really appreciating that. They don't mind the length. For some reason, I feel like my videos are getting less views. Um, I don't, I expect that from technology. I'm not very surprised, but if you guys resonate with this, if you're still here, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, comment. Let's get these messages out there and get more views so we can keep these messages coming out. So I know that I'm not wasting my time. I know I'm not, as long as one person watch these videos, but like, let's make it worth it. Let's make it really count. I would really appreciate it. I love you guys. So sacred sexuality, like I said, I think I explained everything that's pretty much on this card. So we're just gonna read a little bit from the warrior. So pulling the warrior card indicates a need for a strong fire energy and internal power. The warrior is a call to action as opposed to just a state of mind. Okay, so we're not just thinking about it anymore, we're doing it, period. Um, it's ask you to examine not just oppressive people in your life, but also the larger systems within the world, and then get to work. The warrior is not about complacency and identifying where you need to stand up more. You make those around you feel uncomfortable and defensive, but you must move forward. I feel like that's all I need to really read from this, but I am going to read the next couple sentences. And I say that because I literally touched on it before I opened this damn book. I didn't even remember what the warrior card said. I just knew just with these two cards what the gist was, right? That once you master yourself, you can face the world confidently and strongly because you know yourself. There's not, this thing and that thing over there trying to like confuse you and it's getting the best of you anymore. Like you can kind of see through it and kind of know when you're being like oppressed or like controlled or attempted to be those things, right? So if you're dealing with people right now, or if you deal with people in the near future who come off to you defensively, or what's the word they use, uncomfortable and defensive, it's because they feel your boundary, they feel your power, and if they don't respect your power and accept it and praise it and honor it, they most likely are being kind of pushed out of your life because you're being called to be in your power. So don't shy away from your power just to hold these people. I don't have to tell you that. This is what you're already doing. That's why you got these cards. And this is what is coming from all of this. So this is beautiful. I saw a lot of angel numbers while I was saying that. So thank you, Spirit. The last couple sentences says, the warrior can have a cutting message. Ooh, cutting, right? It's not always easy and comfortable. Sunflowers, daisies, and shit, right? It's saying, I see what you are doing, but what else can you do? Warrior sacrifices parts of themselves for humanity at large. So, you know, whoever this resonates for, you may have a bigger urge to help the world and do something in the world for the greater good. So you understand the importance of not being complacent. So I feel like that's helping you to move forward. That's why it's not going to seem that lighthearted to the people who kind of shrivel in that energy. So that's what I have for you guys. I really hope that helped, and I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is. I love you guys, and thanks a lot for being here. See you next time. Peace.